Okay. All right. I'll I'll load this in.
Whoa! What was that?
All right, and welcome everyone to POG Series Season 2 Preseason Thunder. This is just going to be a quick little video where we're going to go over all the things that are brand new in Season 2 and, of course, what's returning. We're just kind of going to go over things, just going to be a nice little overview. And you'll get to watch some nice testing here at Daytona with the new logos in the grass. Look at that. We stepping it up for Season 2, boys. So this is going to be great. This shouldn't be too long, but it should be a nice informal video where we also get to watch some cool shit on track. Let's go. All right, and to start off Preseason Thunder, we're going to go over the broadcast booth for this season. Last season was just myself, on the Captain Gaming YouTube channel, but this year we've got our own YouTube channel, got our own space. And so to go along with that, we've also brought in some new people to help give some different insight to the races and, you know, just help talk so it's not just me having to fill that empty void, because that can get pretty bad. So let's start off with the lead commentator. That will be Jordan. Hello, Jordan. Say something.
Hello. Hello, it's nice to be here. It's fun to be in the booth with my boys.
After Jordan, we've got Pirate Man, who will be the he'll be the secondary. So him and Jordan will most likely be doing most of the talking. They'll just kind of help each other and bounce off each other. That's right, and a lot of screaming. So introduce yourself, Pirate.
Hello, I am the Pirate Man, and I am. God, it's. Give me a second. I'm gonna
That's
do that
canon.
That's canon now? Okay, fine. Alright, well, thank you for having me.
It just builds character.
Yeah, it does. I always freeze. I'll do my best. Jordan, we're gonna have a lot of fun, right?
Oh, I'm there to cover you, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
And that's fine. We're you know, we're trying to. This series isn't about being super serious. So you know, we're gonna be up here. We're gonna do a job, but you know, we're also gonna have fun. It's supposed to be a nice, entertaining series where we can just watch stuff and then hopefully have some funnies. The next person of the broadcast booth will be Mr. Natiano. He will be like, if you ever watch Fox NASCAR, he'll be like Larry Mack. He is the technical guy with the points and the statistics. So introduce yourself, Nate.
Hey, I'm Nate. I'm in another room, secluded from the other three.
I got all
I'm gonna
the.
be writing down where everybody's positioning, where who led laps, the amount of crashes in the year, and then count up what drivers had the most crashes in the year, and there you go.
All right, and then the final piece of the broadcast booth, 4 members. How about that? Will actually be myself. I will be the.
What a surprise!
I'll be the driver, as you could say. So I actually have NR. I'm the one that runs it. I've got my little sim set up. So I actually drive these tracks. So I know I'll be able to give the insight of like how the track is and how it is to drive in traffic and all that sort of stuff.
He's basically the director for a Hollywood blockbuster.
That's right. Except it's a crash at 190
Pure
miles per
chaos.
hour.
Yeah.
Yes. But we'll do our best. Let's go over the roster. We have a lot of returning members and a lot of new drivers. So let's go over that. And let's start off with the Chevy drivers. Pirate, talk to us about Chevy.
Well, there are. Hang on.
Jesus
Canon.
Christ.
I am so
This is
sorry.
why I lead.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly why you lead. Well, there will be 11 Chevys in this field. for season 2, and it'll all start with Dale, who will be piloting. Not related to Dale Earnhardt, by the way. This is a different Dale. He'll be piloting the number 3 Oriole Goodwrench car for Pirate Motorsports. After that, it'll be Logan Rock piloting the number 5 Autism Society car for his own team, Puzzle Racing. And now we have the the trio of B&M Racing, starting with Jonathan Phipps, who goes by Londo, piloting the number 11 Lance Snacks Chevy, Mike Council in the number 17 Western Auto DW Throwback machine, and Jonathan Balto-Tommen, who is in the number 24 Real Heroes Chevy. Going along the lines after that, we have Conrail in the number 44 for his own Tommy Joe Martin's Stan team, Mountain in the number 48 Lowe's Chevy for his own team, Going Up Racing, which is a satellite for Pirate Motorsports. We also have Chris Dr. Autogon Lattimore in the number 67 for also his own team, Lattimore Motorsports, being sponsored by Boy Scouts of America and REI, damn it. Ricochet is also making his return in number 68 with the new
Boss
sponsors.
music.
Yep. Then the Big Bank Exotics Twitch Chevy, once again for his own team. And then the final 2 Chevys are a pair of Pirate Motorsports. The driver, Anthony Ant Elliott, in the 72 Sprite machine, and the owner himself, Pirate Man, in the number 77 Walmart, Arrowhead, Monster Energy, Dogi Dogi Chevy. I have a lot of sponsors, I know.
Moving on from that, you enter the field of 4 Dodges that will compete in Season 2 of the POG Series, starting off with defending champion of the series, Jordan Teagues, the number 57 Jordan Teagues Designs Dodge Challenger, along with his counterpart in the number 75 Uwu Solo Jazz Cup Dodge Challenger, Julia. Joining them on the team for this season will be a new member to the team, but returning driver, number 26 Landon Captain Rock, in the number 26 Bass Pro Shops McDonald's Crown Royal Dodge Challenger for Real Jordan Racing. And then the 4th Dodge of the field will be a new driver to the series, Dega, in the number 61 Samsung Challenger for Dega Motorsports.
I want to note it's a really good timing that we're getting to Ford because Nate just crashed.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
And then as we were finishing talking about Dodge, Julia ran into the back of him, so they're both junked.
Oh no.
Julia just pegged Nate.
Oh no.
Moving on to the 10 Fords in the field, it starts off with David Garcia for Garcia Haas Racing. His main sponsor is going to be Nintendo and Menards, driving the number 4. Next up for Dual Force Racing is Nate Dawson in the number 9 Worth Ford. Next up would be Joseph Trumpet Almatang in the number 12 PPG Paint Ford for Dual Force Racing. Next up is going to be for K2 Motorsports, Hayden Ruffin in the number 16 Royal Purple machine. Sean Damon is a new guy to the series this year. He's going to be running the NOS scheme for Garcia Haas Racing. Adam Garcia returns for his own team again. Main sponsor being Coca-Cola, the number 40 car. Connor Supersagi will drive the number 41 Minnesota Timberwolves. Next up in the Ford cam is going to be Garth, returning for another year in the 97 Twisters Ford for Garth Motorsports, his own team. Damon as Hamilton in the number 153, with his main sponsor being Verizon Vibe G for Infina Racing. And that's it for the Ford cam.
So now we will move on to a brand new manufacturer for Season 2. Introducing Honda will be 2 drivers. The first one will be Brent Cox in the number 22 Walther DD214 Racing Honda machine. Then followed that up with probably the biggest Honda stand that we've ever seen. It is Jonathan Mello Jimenez in the number 33 Red Bull Honda for Mello Motorsports.
In keeping with new manufacturers, joining Honda is the other new manufacturer entering the series, Mercedes, with 5 entries. Starting off with Fish in the number 7 Gatorade Mercedes for Gatorade Slurping Lads Racing. Followed up by Kreesum in the number 27 Gatorade Mercedes for GSL. Vuko, the team owner, in the number 45 Gatorade WestJet Mercedes for Slurping Lads. And their 4th driver, rookie DeCinch, in the number 98 Verizon Mercedes for GSL. Along with them is their satellite team, the number 21 car of 21 Master in the Gatorade for Bolt 24 Racing, satellite of GSL.
And to wrap it all up, we will have Toyota, who is returning to the series with 3 drivers this year. The number 19 of Adam Irish will return to Toyota in his Aer Lingus Toyota Camry for So Racing. After that will be Raz in the number 54 Siemens Toyota Camry for Raz Racing. And wrapping it all up will be rookie driver Derek Northup in the number 99 Napa G Fuel. That's Canon. Toyota Camry for Northrop Racing.
And what would be Pirate Motorsports' worst enemy, Taco, is returning in the number 50 Lego Chevrolet, switching over from Dodge for his own team, Taco Motorsports.
Oh no, Ricochet's blown up.
All right. So after the roster, now let's go over the new point system. The golf point system will not be returning from last season. I know it was a fan favorite, but it will not be returning. We've got a new point system that was put together by our stat and points man, Mr. POG Larry Mack, not Tiano. So Nate, talk to us about this point system.
So this point system is basically a combination. That's canon. A combination of the Winston Cup Series points and the 2006 Nextel Cup Series points. The top 6 in... Okay, good lord. The top 6 in the finishing order. First place will receive 180. Second place, going down by 10, will receive 170. And then it goes down by 5s all the way up to 6th place. Then once you reach 7th on to 10th, it goes down by 4s. So 10th place, you earned 134 points. 11th on to last, which is 35th, you'll go down by 3 points, and which makes 35th place 58 points. If you lead a lap this season, you will gain. If you lead a lap in a race, you will gain 5 extra bonus points. All you have to do is just lead 1 lap. And if you lead the most laps in one race, there's no extra bonus points. And that's pretty much it.
All right, and after points, now it's time to talk about where we're going to race, where the drivers are going to get these points from. So now let's talk about the schedule. I'm going to start us off with the Clash, a new event for this season. We will be going to 8 Bowl, which is a super speedway figure 8 track, but it's not a traditional figure 8. They don't cross paths, even though it probably wouldn't matter because, you know, it's super speedway racing. One goes over top of the other. But that'll be a fun race to start off the season. There will be no points in it. The idea for that race will be there's no crash damage. As we see a crash on track right now, that is great timing. So there will be no crash damage. So if you spin out a wreck, you get right back in it. So it's going to be just a short little dash, short little fun race to start off the season. Yep, I can still race. That'll basically be the motto for that race. And it's just really going to be for bragging rights. So now I'm going to hand it off to Jordan for round 1 through round 7.
All right. So after the 8 Bowl Clash has been completed, the series will head to its first race of the season, the official season, at Martinsville, Virginia on the short track. After that, we'll head down south to Homestead Miami Speedway down there in Florida. Afterwards, we will cross the entire country from Florida to Sonoma, California for the road course at Infineon Raceway. At which point, afterwards, we will head back across the country and back to Florida, where we will head to Daytona, before we swing into the Midwest for races from the Iowa Speedway and Texas Motor Speedway. After that, we head back up to the Northeast for a race from Watkins Glen International on the road course, and then we head to the All-Star Race.
The All-Star Race is going to take place at the Dodge Motor Dome. Of course, in the midpoint of the season, there will be an All-Star Open, which will be 25 laps, and the top 5 drivers advance to the All-Star Race, and the All-Star Race will be 50 laps. The winner of the All-Star Race gets 25 bonus points. The people who are going to be automatically into the All-Star Race are former All-Star winners, meaning Jordan, top 15 in points from season 1. I have no idea right now, but we'll get that later. Race
The whole
winners,
list.
race winners from season 1, which I think there is 7. Race winners from season 2 before the All-Star race, and top 5 from the All-Star Open, which was said before.
Once the All-Star race is completed, we'll be going down south to Alabama for the race at Talladega. Once that's completed, we're going to South Carolina at Darlington for the throwback race. And once that's completed, we're going to go to the future for Auto Club Short Track in California. We'll be heading to Atlanta right after that, and then we're going to a quote-unquote fictional track at Armory Digital Super Speedway, the third super speedway on the schedule. We'll be going to the fan favorite Bristol right after that, which will not be the championship finale this year. And then Vuko will be getting his wish. We'll be racing at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park.
A race you probably won't win.
And to wrap up this season, as Pirate said, it will no longer be at Bristol Motor Speedway. We'll be heading to the heart of NASCAR in Charlotte, North Carolina, for the POG Series Crowns of Champion 120 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. This will be the championship finale. The reason we made this the finale instead of Bristol was we felt Season 1 put on a really good showing at Bristol. There was a lot of passing, multi-grooves. You could really make up some ground or lose it depending on how your race was going. But there was also a little bit of... there's also a little bit of chaos in there to cause some late season drama. No, I am not. So we just felt that was a perfect place to crown a champion for season 2. And that will wrap up this schedule. All right, and so following the schedule, the last thing we'll talk about today is just kind of what we can expect in season 2. So I'm going to pull the curtain a little bit back. In season 1, Nate suggested that we run a range of ratings. It can kind of give everyone, different stats each week. But what kind of happened with that was, like, if you watch season 1, Ricochet was really dominant at the beginning. And so it kind of had drivers like Ricochet, who was always running at the front, and then someone like Conrail was always in the back. And while that's kind of like realistic as a team, as like, a team would be faster than another team, this series is kind of just entertainment and to have fun. So this season, everyone has the same rating. Everyone will be about 50% on everything. So, there's good racing, but we could also crash and have some fun laughs and stuff. And then aggression is 100 because we love chaos here in the POG series. And then finishing, I believe, is 95. Because
I didn't know about that part.
Yep, finishing is high. So yep, the drivers will go really hard at the end. And just in some testing I've seen, it's created
That
some
kind of
really
finishing, not the other one.
Oh my god. That's canon. That has created some really interesting finishes in the testing that we've seen here in preseason. So I'm going to open it up to the rest of my colleagues here. Is there anything else y'all want to say before the season starts?
One thing I wanted to say is to everybody that's been waiting for the second season, thank you for your patience, because I don't know if any of you guys have been looking at the sponsors list, but there's quite a bit of work that needed to be done preseason, and most of that was being done by Captain himself, who's responsible for most all of these schemes, with additional schemes thrown in by myself or NCD, any other additional designers. But big thanks and shout out to Captain for getting all that stuff done. He really put this on his shoulders and got this shit done.
Absolutely.
So thank you for your patience. It's been very well appreciated, and we're all looking forward to the start of the second season.
And also NCD Designs, he came in kind of halfway through, the preseason stuff, and he really took a big role in getting schemes done as well. So
yep,
he deserves a really big thank you for
I'll
that as
piggyback
well.
off that, and I'll say thank you to all the designers. So Creasum has been responsible for all of the GSL guys. And that, that's a whole 5 cars I didn't have to worry about schemes for, so that's been a big help. Yeah, like I said, like Nate said, my bad. NCD came in about halfway through the preseason after signups were already done, and he took the liberty of going and asking drivers who needed schemes and go ahead and getting them done. That was great. And then drivers like the 153 of Azza, he designed his own car, and Super Soggy in the 41 and Dega in the 61, they designed their own car. That's helped us really get closer to the season and getting going racing. And so just huge shout out to everyone who's designed a scheme or helped design a scheme this season, because we got some great looking cars for this season. I'm really excited for how the things look on the new Cup bodies. So just thank you to everyone who has helped get us here. And we're excited for season 2. I hope you all are as well.
For the sake of saying every name also, Dr. Octagon also is responsible for
Yep,
his own.
him as well, yep. Don't want to leave anyone out. All right, and with
sir.
that...
And the 153 dude, and Super Soggy.
And Trumpet.
Oh,
Trumpet designed some of his own
Trumpet
schemes
designed
as
his
well.
own
scheme too.
And Trumpet as well. Trumpet also has designed a scheme or two for his own car this season, and that deserves a pretty big shout out, because he had never designed a car before and took it on himself to learn it and try and get a car out there. And he will have a car or two of his own running this season. So that's really exciting for Trumpet.
Trumpet will also have schemes running from 3 different designers, so
Mhm.
Trumpet's reaching out to all of the contacts, it seems
Yep.
like.
Yeah. The last thing that should be said going into season 2 is that, yes, rivalries are going to be formed, but let's just all remember one thing. This is meant to be a fun, offline league. Rivalries are going to happen. Like, there will be tension, but let's just all remember that this is for fun, and we're here to enjoy it. That's what matters.
And that 45 is going in the catch fence.
And that is
We want
canon, ladies and
chaos.
gentlemen.
Yeah,
And thank you
that is
for
canon, yeah.
thank you for tuning in for Preseason Thunder. I'm gonna let this footage run out for the rest of this this testing session at Daytona. I'll cycle through the camera so you can see all the vehicles on track, and I'll cycle through the leaderboard so you can see who's fastest. And like I said, everyone's got even stats, so this isn't really going to show anything, because come next time around to Daytona will be completely different. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for waiting and being patient with us as we get ready for season 2. We're really close. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of this testing. Thanks.